Hello! Welcome back to In Stars and Time. It has been a couple of weeks since I last played. There's been a lot going on in my life. I'm excited to get back to this. We are now in Act 3 of the game, I believe. Yes. Our 15th loop. Cursor. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Act 3, Loop 15. Last time around, we reached the king, died to the king, reached him again, won, met the head house maiden, and then looped back to the start anyway. And now we're trying to figure out why. Our primary goal at this point, as far as I'm aware, no, not our primary. From what I recall, our goal now is to reach the House Maiden again. She seemed to know something about what was going on. She apologized for us being sent back before we did. She knows about something that's going on, so we need to talk to her again. We also, however, got little quests from all of our friends. From Mirabelle, from Odile, Bonnie, and Isabeau. Isabeau's we cannot complete until we do the other three, which is because he wants to pretty blatantly confess to Cyprin, who is looking a little dour on the menu here. I'm not sure. Was he doing that before? I don't remember. Anyway, I don't actually remember what the other quests were off the top of my head. Let me go get a reminder of those. It's been, like I mentioned, a few weeks. Also, Cyprin stopped POPing back to the birds, which is a crime. So Mirabelle has these strange papers. They need to look in her dorm room in the house, which she stopped looking at before, but we are going to ignore that, I'm sure. Did I pick up my souvenirs this loop yet? No. I'll have to leave. But not the picture. Mirabelle! It's you! It's me! Yeah, thank you. It's me and my friends. Bonnie had something to do with a certain type of craft, I think. A book. But I don't remember the details. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick, go talk to one around town, get my bearings again, then come right back. Okay, so I remembered Odile's quest is the one about a book. Odile's trying to find a family tale, which is a history record passed down from through generations, pretty much. There's none in Dormont's library, so I need to check the house's libraries. Bonnie, I couldn't get her information this loop, but I'll try next time around. But I'm not gonna go through the questions with Luke because they got a lot of reminders usually. At the end, Isabeau. The thing he's to be telling you at the end of the journey. He mentions he wants to tell you something when you go through the clock tower. That's probably it. But someone interrupted him just as he was about to tell you. How unfortunate. I thought this was a way to make sure he wouldn't be interrupted. Maybe you'd want to hear what he has to say. Talk to Bonnie beforehand, maybe? Bonnie's looking at a book. They were, weren't they? A book with a scary figurine on it. They acted very defensive when they saw you noticed, but who cares? Isn't that important to find out? Thinking about it worries you. Bonnie takes the book away before you can read it. You wonder if you could find that book elsewhere. Fix a knife, the key knife. You need to find a whetstone, I believe. Or a sharpening stone. Yeah. You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? You need help on how to Help everyone. Which one, Stardust? Remy or Bonnie, what needed? Them, huh? You'd prove them that you know their favorite foods. How childish. Should they snack breaks every so often in the house? Get some different snacks every so often. Instead one for your favorites. You might find out something new. Or you can brute force it and just talk to them till you get it right. That's what looping's for, after all. Go on, then. Go find out their favorite foods. Isabeau. You'll find out I want you to help everyone else first. Scary. Don't you think he's asking you to finish helping everyone else because he wants to ask something really complicated? Wow, I am just stumbling with my words today. And then Mirabelle and Odile I have leads for. Asking help in general. Okay, well... yeah, I did that. Not bad, Master. So your housemaid is hiding something. Some papers? She implied at the time that she has some more of those papers somewhere in her dorm. Maybe you should go take a look. Be careful, though. She might be watching you closely since that's her room. You might be sneaky about it. I might as well ask about Odile while I'm here, too. Ah, the researcher. You looking for us for a book called A Family Tale, huh? Interesting. I've never heard of those. The librarian might know something. Yeah, I got pointed to the house's library. Help on how to... I don't know about the king. Need a refresher. A refresher, sure! The king has frozen almost the entire country of Vanguard. You're trying to beat him so everything can go back to normal. You beat him before, in fact. You'll keep beating him, of course. You've also decided that he's misunderstood or whatever, so you've started talking to him to know more about him. Well, I think it's a stupid idea, but I'm gonna talk to the king. Sounds like you have some questions to ask. You don't agree? He's a giant monster who might relate to the reason why you're trapped in time. I would never have anything to say to him, but you do. So have fun. Even with their hands there. King. More with the loops, I just think we should talk to the head housemaid. Okay, so... so my destinations right now are the house, the library, Mirabelle's dorm room, the snack breaks, and the king. If memory serves, both Mirabelle's room and the library were on the second floor of the house. So let's loop in. Here we go. Use something a banana peel. Start again. Let's loop up 1, 2, 3, king. Me at the snack break in the second room? I'll have to beat the first floor's boss to do that. Doors are easy. Let's just go move into floor 2. Randy killed you again. Okay, so this is already after I've chosen the snack, so I'll need to start at floor 1 and fight the boss to get the snack choice. Okay. So let's go through floor 2 normally. And we'll see what I find in the other room. So again, I'm going to pause the recording and go check stuff out. Got into a battle. You managed to beat the king earlier. You feel stronger. You get a lot of experience. Silver's at level 56 and learn the craft scale in a while, Rockadile. See if I can beat this thing this time. I've never been able to beat one of these guys before, so... oh, I have 2 jack point points for Rock for Siffrin. That's nice. Alright, again, I'm gonna pause to find something new. I just beat the Nostalgian here for the StarCrest, and I noticed something that I'm gonna show in the next fight. Look at this. Siffrin's portrait's different. They're just looking depressed at the title screen, and even then, Let's just use up some. Look, their attack sprite's different. They're just kind of going through the motions. It looks like. Ow, okay, and now give me some more turn space so I can shove something else off. Yes, thank you, Bonnie. Owie. Even in the jackpot portrait, look at them. They're just kind of... Difference not feeling it. Which I can't blame them for, honestly. Alright, I need to go... I think, actually, now that I'm going here, I think my destination was on the 3rd floor. But I still need to go through and get the food choice for Bonnie. Whoops. So I'm gonna go through the motions for this floor. Be back in a minute. That's their dialogue here. Housemaid. She needs to think about whatever's happening to you. Maybe you could try and ask her what she knows. Pick up the key. Anything from the bookshelves in here about that? For her notes? With the king. Alright, back to exploring. Okay, we made it to the library. Let's look around for the family tale. It's librarian. Pile list of books. Oh, I'm looking intently at the list. Take a look too. There's like one person checked out every single available issue of The Curse of Chateau Castle. No one here seems to have checked out A Family Tale. Oh. That was a very weak boo, Isabeau. Yeah, spooky prankster. Well, that's weird. Just read this. We'll check the shelves. Various novels. No family tales. Theater scripts, no family tales. Still funny, actually. Notebooks of all shapes and sizes. Look at the sparkly diary. What is you looking? Oh, this one looks fairly recent. You can read a little bit, like a tiny bit. Sure. Do not have time. What do I usually say? But I also think about. Okay, so I already have. Open your mouth. No sound comes out. Family tales. House of Change. No family tales. Random books, novels, picture books, master research essays. Give me the key book. Let's check the secret library. Press the switch. What? What the gems? Secret passage! How'd you... Wow, a secret passage! Nice one, but you're the one that found it, buddy. You wink. Don't let the wind distract you. Oh, crap, wait, you've already moved on. Just... Oh. Distress. I like the enemy names. I mentioned that before. They're all just different words for sadness. It's thematic. Oh, I'm gonna kill it before I even get a chance to do the jackpot. Books with no titles. I'll file a list of checked out books. Oh, rather looking and telling you the list, we'll take a look too. You two, we should get going. Give us a second, Mirabelle. Look to the titles, mumbling each one under your breath. Lost Inland, History of Pepper, What to Do When You're Sad and There's No Chocolate Around. Ah! Here, at the very bottom. Paper Ray's Family Tale. Where? Paper, what now? Who checked it out? Someone called Charles Coquette. Charles Coquette? Oh, that's the Boulanger in Dormont. Does he have a book that you want, Madame Odile? So he has it. The Boulanger in Dormont, huh? Sold croissants, if you remember correctly. Well, I'll check after we beat the king, and before I go away... Huh? What? What are we talking about? How about you, Zephyrin? You're looking around. Did you find the book you were looking for? Huh? A book? Are you both looking for a book? I was, but it's fine. Hey, are you ignoring us? What's happening? Isn't there a secret quest? See that it's fine, then it is. Let's get going, everyone. Mirabelle and Isabelle look at each other and sigh. So the Boulanger and Dormont might have checked out a family tale. You went to Dormont, let Odile know in the past. Colors. What means for us in our practice? Borrowing it. Oh yes, color theory. Are you interested, Zephyrin? You shrug. What's a color? As I doesn't know what a color is. I really don't. Tell me. It's like weird shades. I learned it at school, and it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my fable instead. Well, Bonbon, you're so hardcore. They are weird shades, yes. This is a relatively new discovery, so I'm not surprised you hadn't heard of the bow. But a very long time ago, we would apparently see shades called colors. Yeah! You had a shade called blue, and that's the sky's yellow shade, and one's called green, that's what the grass looks like. I think the world around us still are those colors, but we just, forgot how to see them? Or so researchers say. The house over in Corbeau was researching it. That's such big news? How did I not know this? I failed you all. Don't worry. I usually count on you to know things. Oh yeah, that's true. Colors. Shades people can't see anymore. Seems silly, but somehow this knowledge feels familiar to you. Read a big sparkly tree on the cover. We don't learn how to read that language somehow. This is where I got Mirabelle's shield from that. Where was that book Bonnie took? It was in the library. Where was it? Pardon me. Ah, damn it. Alright, back to the pausing threat. Just popping in real quick. Zephyrin's frozen time sprite also changed. I don't remember picking up a piece of glass in this room before. Shiny piece of glass. Shiny sharp piece carefully. Look at the glass shard. Light of the frozen torches scatters through it. Sparkly. Sharp! Ah, your finger! Did you cut yourself? Here, give me your hand. Gently takes your hand and wraps a bandage around your finger. Oh, nice. Even though she tries to pretend she's not. Next to her, Bonnie carefully takes the glass shard from you. And throws it across the room. Why do you have sharpies like this in your pocket anyway? Noted. Jam into the boss fight for a second here. We gotta refight these guys to get to the meal scene. Alright, see you there. Okay, we have arrived at snack time. Bonnie forgot to tie their shoe. Give you a thumbs up. Carry my ashes with you. Carry your ashes? Like, cut your ashes in equal parts like a pizza? We each get a part of you. Kinda morbid, but... we can still have fun. It goes different to play pranks on me at all times. I'm not so sure about that. You leave behind for 2 hours a day. Generous of you. I may have to take you up on that offer then. Personal ghost sif, huh? Hey, you done talking? Cause... snacks time, baby! Like, at the fish head before. Let's go from the top. Try the Madeleines. There you go. I'm gonna get some Madeleines. You bite into one. Soft, delicious. They didn't comment on that at all. Can't remember. I might have already picked it though, not remember at all. I'll have to do a bunch of looping to figure that out. Damn it. Alright, now next stop is Mirabelle's room. Oh, good. They're still smiling in this picture. That's nice to see. Okay, we have reached Mirabelle's room. Oh, that's my room. Files. One of them's broken. This seems intact. Bomb materials. Horror books. Cruising Chateau Castle. Death Die Dice Make. 100 Die Horribly. The meat slicing. It's probably in here because Mirabelle will always let me look in there. Mirabelle's dresser. Back in Dormont, she seemed worried about whatever was inside, wasn't she? I'd like to look inside, but don't even think about it, Sephrin. Step back and smile awkwardly. We look inside as things are now. Do you think it's really going to distract her somehow? Bathroom. My roommate's bed. Do you think she's okay? What's she like, this roommate of yours? The words really don't like her. Let's just look at everything. Books. Your bet? Yes, gave it away. Now it's great. It's like your name. Mirabelle Plums. I might get to me some Mirabelle Plums in a soap a while back. She never cleaned her room, and she might keep me from sleeping by not arranging appointments for herself in the middle of the night, but she does give great gifts. I wonder if you ever wear different clothes again. Rolled papers. Barrel full of nothing. Barrel full of water. Barrel full of water. Barrel full of nothing. Closet with bomb parts. Nothing else there. Papers. Mirabelle's roommate's bed. Mirabelle looks sad. Must be thinking about her roommate. You feel bad taking advantage of this moment, but you open the drawer. There's some pens, a brooch, anti-anxiety medication, and some papers. Each paper needs to be a file about a different person. There's a picture of someone, their name, what seems to be their answers to questions like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years, and do you want kids? What are those papers? She has been looking at similar papers at Dormont. Is she choosing one person to do something? Either way, this seems to be what Mirabelle's worried about. I do want to talk to her about it. Hey, I guess back in Dormont. So I'm going to pause. Next step, I think, is go beat the boss of this floor. I don't remember whether there's food afterward or not. And then the king. Was the king just the boss? I don't remember. Either way, we're going to him soon. So I'll check if something's new again. See you in a bit. Back in the bathroom. You breathe out slowly. Okay, so trapped in time. That's not great. But you have goals you can strive towards, so you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends. Find out more about the loops. Talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you'll be fine. Why'd you loop back? Why didn't it over? Why did it even start in the first place? Who's naive, not even think about why you're even looping. You got the power to help everyone and you just accepted it? Who'd you think you were? The hero of this story? That was silly. Only use your brain sooner, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. Only you thought about why you got those powers. If you looked at the classroom more attentively, if you looked at Halston's office better, if you looked closer at the pillar in the death corridor. What are you missing now that you'll feel stupid for not seeing earlier? Stupid. But it's fine. You're seeing clearly now. You won't miss a thing anymore. Save everyone, save Valgard, escape from this loop. You will. Look at the bathroom. Zifrin's not doing great. Hey. Look, even if you had thought more about the loops, why they're happening earlier, what would it have changed? You would have just not had that hope, I guess? You wish for rest. Key knife. And warp back to here. Now let's... I was wondering, like, yeah, we talked about this already. Well, bam. Boss. Okay, we'll pause and go through again on my own, have fun. Okay, we'll have another snack time. See if we can get Bonnie's favorite this time. I'll take some palmiers. There you go! Damn it. Alright, now we fight the king again. I made the bomb. Got Mirabelle's shield, so now we just need to not die. Wait, was I supposed to make Isabeau's attacks paper for this? Is that his hands clenched? Crap. Oh, young ones, are you here to kill me? Right one. Do you remember? I remember you. Is that so? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. Alright, let's see if I can do this again. Enough for this part? Yeah, you've heard this before. Ready, everyone? Finally managed to beat him last time. We still have so many questions. Why is he freezing Valgard in time? Does his power have anything to do with the time loops you're stuck in? You ask him something. Will he answer? Fine. You can now ask the king question going to your craft menu. What you do, Stardust, I swear. Doesn't use a turn. Ask the king. Ask the king. Give him the flower? Why is that grayed out? I'll try that next time. Let me just ask him first. What's your goal? Oh, my goal. Sif, does it matter? It doesn't! Your reasons don't matter at all! They might. Why do you want to freeze Valgard in time? I mean, I think I know. He's talking about how this, in our moments confronting him, is our greatest moment. He wants to freeze everything while people are happy so they can never be sad again. That's wrong, and it's not a mess of it. That's philosophy, at least. Why freeze Valgard in time? Oh, can't you guess? Can't you tell? Oh, stars. I thought my intentions were clear, but no one seems to understand. We don't know. We don't understand you. Why would you want to make an entire country suffer? I want everyone to be okay with it. There must be a reason. Why would you freeze Valgard in time? And only Valgard, for that matter. That's true. No other country's been attacked. The power like yours, you could freeze more than just Valgard. What you saw with the borders. Other countries are safe. Why? Oh, because Valgard is perfect. Perfect? Such welcoming, creative people. Always willing to welcome travelers in. Even travelers with no name, no home to speak of. Such precious memories. It is perfect. I do not want it to change. I want it to stay exactly how it is, so it cannot ever be destroyed. So, what was thinking? I don't know what about Valgard made it perfect for you. You cannot stop us from living. It's the king. Are you the one doing this to me? Oh, doing this? Stars, you don't want to explain it in front of everyone. The king. He'd be the one trapping you in time. The one imprisoning me here. Huh? Imprisoning you? Whatever is happening to you, I am not the one responsible, Bright One. But that scent around you, could it be? It does not matter. Loop? Are they smelling loop? You need to know what you're talking about. The king is the one responsible for the loops? Isn't that weird? Looping through time, he's freezing it. Are you using the same power? Power over time? King. How are you freezing people in time? Sif, what was that one you asked? It's Timecraft, buddy. Timecraft, you've heard this before. Timecraft. The ability to craft time itself, but Timecraft is supposed to be impossible to control. How do you use it, let alone do it at such a grand scale? If the Bright One isn't bright enough to know of Timecraft, they will not be bright enough to understand how. Ouch! Don't be mean to Fran! Shut up! Timecraft. That's something to look into, isn't it? Either way, he's the one trapping you here. You're here. Might worth to beat the king next. You go talk to the Cat Housemaiden. She said something before about how you're looping, about something being broken. She knew something. Ask the king. Flower for you. You offer the bright flower to the king. What? Different?
Sip, I don't know how it works where you're from, but in Valgard, we only give flowers to people we, actually like.
I remember that you can give flowers to whoever you want, as long as they're important.
Friends, family, rivals, enemies.
The king takes a step forward and gently takes the flower from your hand.
Bright One, no matter how this battle ends, will you remember me?
Yes.
Let us make this battle a moment truly worth remembering, then.
And to ask. Alright. Fight time! Is weak to paper? Yes. I should have used Mirror Built Shield. Let's give her a turn and do that now. Yeah, that was the best. That was the right plan. Division of the Future. And tank it. Bonnie. Keep the thing going. Weaken the king. Just give Odile a quick heal. Break. Let's actually drop a slow on him first. Thanks, Bonnie. Give the buff. Come on! Oh, you shook off the slow immediately. The jackpot. Speed up. Ow. Guard. This guy has a big health bar. That's... everything's on cooldown. Oh no, this is gonna be my main focus here. Drop your attack. Ow. Mirabelle, heal thyself. Zephyrin, heal thyself as well. Well, slow him down. Give for another turn. Concentrate. Oh, the king cries and cries and cries. Choose me to protect the king. Why won't you understand? Crying still, huh? You have to express emotion. Be very healthy, but learn to read the room. I'm not gonna read this emotion on speech again. I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning as it's getting late. But this is a good character moment. I already read it once, but I'm not gonna throw out my throat doing it again. The shield up. Bonk. Hopes the tears. Keep the buff up. Are the tears paper element? Or they're just neutral? We'll do one. Okay. Tears down first. Then we can focus the King while they're not buffing him. We can buff ourselves, though. Keep giving Odile turns to get more paper. Ow. Top him off. Yeah, still shielded. We're losing the shield now, though. Bonbon? Remember he did use that big attack a second time when his health got low. Can I see what Mirabelle's... Oh, I have... This is the quote-unquote final boss. I can use my items freely. Keep that shield up at all times. Jackpot off. Please, all of you, tell me why you all fighting against me. Now you got this speech already. It's a very interesting philosophy for a villain, just to have that want to preserve things and let them not change. Change is a big theme in this game, it seems, for obvious reasons. We're stuck in a loop, not changing at all, trying to find a way out of that. Okay. I'm gonna zone out through those the next time I fight this guy. Oh, he's gonna do his big thing soon. It's just not give him a chance to. Let's make sure to get that shield refreshed because Isabeau just ran out. Mirabelle's turn. Refresh the shield. You are so weak. Everyone's health is full, so just guard. Bonnie. Shield's still up. Screw you. Is that supposed to happen twice, or am I just not killing him fast enough and it's causing some kind of issue with the dialogue? We're gonna get there soon. This is a long fight we're gonna have to do over and over again. Stop doing that. Shield's down. You guys can just tell if the king waits when he's about to do his mega attack. I think it probably won't do it another time. We'll just let Mirabelle's next turn come around and use it there. Okay, for Alpha 5. Getting there. Or defense at this point. Where did all of Mirabelle's stat boosts go? Thanks, Bonnie. One more jackpot will probably do the trick. Yeah, zone out. You have heard this before. The dumb baby idiot who forced the country in time for dumb baby idiot reasons. Your turn. And it was disappear. 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 Oh, even their cool action pose board. Disappear! I think that's all you got. And he's dead again.
No, I can't disappear, not yet. Not when I still can't say it. Oh.
Rebel, attack if you almost did. I think I'm going to go down here. I talked about that last time. I think someone mentioned that this is a thing you could do. Can't go back. Okay, maybe not. Odile's scared of heights. There's a pillar. Mirabelle. Once more.
That's the head housemaid?
Here again. Last time you got here, you looped right back to the start of talking with the head housemaid, didn't you? Is the loop breaking when you talk to her? Does she know why? If you talk to her, will time loop back again?
Sif, we did it! We did it, Sif, we did it! We stopped the king, we can finally go back to our normal lives. Isn't it great?
It is.
Yeah.
Tell me something? Right, I was supposed to talk to Bonnie first. Whoops. What about that save game I just made? I just remember that as being about in the clock tower. Maybe it is, but I'll try that if I go back to Dormont next time. So I'm going to talk to Bonnie, then talk to Isabeau, then head south if I can go back out there. What's wrong?
it's really over, right? Like,
For real, Vaughn. This. Before we forget, though, you have some snacks left?
oh, well,
Why don't you look through their pockets?
I have some pineapple slices left. I'll give them to you. I'm super hungry. That way I'll survive until I eat dinner. See, aren't I so smart?
Very smart, but you're smarter. You're gonna talk to everyone you need to before talking to Isabeau. And go back. Okay. Just won't tell you, but do your research. Everyone! So glad we managed to win. Can you believe it? This calls for a group hug.
Group hug.
Pass.
Of course you'll pass. You and friend never join group hugs. Ah, group hug, group hug.
Group hug.
Oh, I'm sure I can do something for everyone.
Yay! You watch them hug. But you have to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It wasn't that important. Come on, go talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do. Sif, I'm glad it's over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Jovente, okay? Alright, I need Ant. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need. I assume it's gonna happen again with Odile, probably. Now, let's. Traveling one. Are you going to talk with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Zephyrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you'll go back on your travels soon, but I do hope to keep in touch, if only for young Mirabelle. And so far, gather something quickly. His loop starts on its own again. Something like... You said something was broken. What was it? Broken? What do you... Oh! Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Something's weird. Is she... Oh. Zephyrin. So sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. We'll be going back. Back when everything started. You can tell sharply, almost choked on the smell of burnt sugar around you. Stars, no, 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 no. She is. You're not imagining it. She's repeating the exact same thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it. Say something. I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken. Something's failing, rotting. I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have seen it, prevented it. No, no, no. She could have answered your questions. Why? You thought you had something different at the start of the conversation? Why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me. You feel a tug on your stomach. It's my fault you have to suffer like this. Just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. Look what the music does there. Something's broken, failing, rotting. And Housebaden said the exact same thing. Time looped again. You're back here. She really repeated the exact same thing. Huh. Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well, but she was like you weren't here. Why? The king spoke of something called Timecraft. It might be time to find out more. Ask librarians, see if they know something. I'm gonna save slot 6.
Pew pew. Hey, Mary, I thought about doing a sleepover tonight. Oh, I was just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. You're right. I don't have a moment to lose. But wait, you know where everyone... Talk to you later, Mira. Okay? Make sure Mira knows how to shield all you against the king. Talk about the carrot method, whatever it is, so she'll be able to cast it. Oh, this makes so much sense. You watch her go. Shoot, it wasn't those two. Was it Odile and Isabeau? Damn it. Lost that opportunity. Okay. So we have the Levantier. We have Mirabelle's papers. Hey, Cyprin. Need anything? So, which one do you choose? Huh? Sorry? Or a pile of papers. What? Huh? Combat music. What? How? What do you know? Answer me! She has her hand on a rapier? You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help. Huh. I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Cyprin. But, this might take some time, so, make sure you have time. Maybe in a second. Oh, it's fine. Let me know when you have time, alright? Let's just do it now. Let's do it now. Let's hang out now. Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe? You sit down. Mirabelle looked at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe we should take the lead. So what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? Mirabelle looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You think Mirabelle cared about that? You're still confused. Alright, well, when this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. So it's a dating company, and they gave a bunch of different folders that I could meet and that I could date. Ugh. I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today. Through all of them and make a list. People I could see myself dating. And, suppose I need help. I'm doing someone I could spend the rest of my life with. So I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. As long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. I also need a fact from tomorrow very badly, so I figured out a place my anxiety about a possible defeat with, this. Oh, huh. Just want to date a little out of your comfort zone, but you can try and find something to fit Mirabelle. Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright. I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first. And tell me what you think. And I'll go after. Well, what do you think about him? Shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home. Well, you mean Isabeau? Yeah, you're right. Is that worse than you? Either way, it sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. We should have someone more feminine? Is this gonna go lead to her dating that rival girl she's scared of? Or that is scared of her? One or the other? You have someone more feminine looking?
sewer files. How about her? Here's the profile of a gentle-looking lady. She looks like you. Oh, you're right. Is that worth an name? So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose, someone nice, you nod, and someone pretty, you nod, and someone who likes me, you don't nod. Mira. No, wait. Let me think a bit more. I want someone who, she thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person have you been to, Zephyrin? Well, if you had to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Are you gonna copy my answers? No! Okay, fine. You got me, Zephyrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Aromantic, hell yeah. Mood. Oh, that makes sense. Then why worry about it? No, Zephyrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself, becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? It's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. So I'm trying new things, and some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things that make me uncomfortable, things I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do, like dating? Yes, like dating. But you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you to new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? Be a good housemaid, and I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. Bond with them. I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in a very specific way, and you don't want to. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Zephyrin, not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, Stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe, well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Zephyrin. I'm a housemaiden, and I love it. I love helping people. Getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way, too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone that way, but Zephyrin, there is such pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. You have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crab's sake. Most housemaids have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Is even a housemaiden, and he's changed, and I haven't, and I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles, even part of our personalities, to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes I'd just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't
now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do, and do things with them that which I will never ever want to do. Also, I can change, and it makes me feel like a mistake. I must be broken for not being able to want these things, because everyone else can. Well, I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yes? Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah. It's just weird and gross, and it's awful. I don't want it at all. Sifrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. Oh, what a relief. Have someone who understands this, at least. It doesn't fix anything. I need to change. Dating, it's part of it, so... Mirabelle sighs. Zephyrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith, but some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts that just bring you grief? Something that brings you both joy and grief. You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but yeah, I have something like that. So you do, too. How do you deal with it, then? You don't. I just try not to think about the things that bother me in general. Avoidance, huh? It feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say... You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she just doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind, then? I suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Game the system? Change things. I skipped that line. Whoops. Change things by changing how you change, I think was. If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change? Different. That's not how it works. No one needs to know. Change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Zephyrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? Got a memory of faith. You'll always remember this. What a quip! Memory of faith boosts all your house-based stats by 30! Wow! Also, the skilled Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. These creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for one turn. It's so strong, you only be able to use it when you and your housemaid have this exact conversation. Talk back to Dormont, come talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? Now to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Companion quest. Hang out with Mirabelle.
So, that was... I really liked that. That was really good. And I wasn't entirely... Like, I don't know, I'm not sure if you hear it in my voice, but I was actually kind of tearing up there when Mirabelle was talking about her issues, because I'm aroace myself, aromantic asexual. I have no interest in dating, no interest in doing stuff with people, as she put it. And I definitely feel that pressure to do it anyway. Like that. It feels to me like so many people find happiness in love, romantic love. When I see people, couples together, they seem so happy, so fulfilled with each other. I get jealous of that feeling, but I have no interest in dating, and sometimes it feels like that's the only way you're expected to get close to people. But it's not that simple. There are so many other ways. Not every meaningful relationship has to be a romantic one. And I just relate a lot to what Mirabelle's talked about there, that Mirabelle's a very good character. I like her a lot. I'm gonna go talk to Odile. I'm gonna get some water because I was getting emotional there. I'm gonna pause the recording while I get a drink. Okay, let's go tell Odile about that bakery guy. Odile? Oh, Zifrin, you look rested. I see this laid back and for the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Can I help you with anything? Saw this part before. Family Tale. Oh, for the boulangerie with one of those. What? 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 Huh? Really? She doesn't know how to react. You look at her repeat the same words over and over. Different. Will you come with me to ask me if I can borrow it? It might take some time, so make sure you have time to help me. I have time now. You. Let's go then. You and Odile are now hanging out into the boulangerie. Whee! No.
Ah! Another lost soul who will play against me.
Well, sounds like a dialogue with Odile. That'd be great. Talk to me. Odile's out of breath. Sounds like somebody do some more exercise. Curse you and your legs. Spoken like someone who prioritized her burden over her body for decades and decades. No answer for that one, huh? Hello, no time to talk. Have a good day. Bye then. Oh, Zifrin, Madame Odile. On a secret quest again? Again, huh? Oh, sorry. I feel like I need to go on secret quests very often. Like, literally every time you stay in a town or village. This is one I always wonder where you were going. Oh, that's right. You know Odile often used to visit antique shops every time we went to a new place. Neither of you ever asked what the other was looking for. I think of it, she was probably looking for a family tale. Are you two betting on it? On what our secret quests are about? Oh, I would never bet on anything. Because he's my moral code, madame. Isabelle will read a horror book of my choice if my guess is right, though. Oh no, you're not going to tell me what your secret quests are about now that I said we're betting on it. See you later, Mirabelle. No! No, come back! Can I go in the house with her? Oh, no, okay. Apparently not. Please let me just talk to everyone in Dormont, Zifrin, please. Pio Pio? Pio Pio? Huh? Yes, Odile! Says Dormont's Mignon Boulangerie.
Hey there.
Hello? We've heard you may have a family tale.
Family tale?
A family called Pipras. If you're okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit.
Ah, the one I borrowed from my girl before the house froze. Not a very good rider.
So I figured reading another one will give you some inspiration for stories to tell our little girl.
You
You have it still?
Do that.
What? You know Antoine, maybe? Lives at the east of town, the house has no flowers, asked if he could borrow it. They knew the paper-ass family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The paper-ass family died only a few years back, after all. Oh, that sucks. You know if he still has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't. I have a sudden bad feeling about this. House to the east of the village with no flowers, huh? Look, we should go pay them a visit. Welcome. I'm helping Papa today. Not right now. Aww. Can I get a comment on the Change God? Change God statue. That's a peculiar figure, don't you think? He shrugged. All done with whatever you were just doing? You nod. I was saving, Odile. The kid looks up at you. No time, Siffrin. Wave goodbye now. Wave goodbye. He waves back happily. Meh. Meh. Yes, Odile repeats stuff too.
Hello? Is anyone there?
We are, but we don't actually have time to talk. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, it's no problem. Have a good day.
Oh, hey, Dial.
Boniface?
Find some good stuff tonight?
Not much. Let's find some flour, though. No, I know you're running low.
Yeah. You're a friend. Is the flour too heavy? It helps.
Siffrin and I have things to do.
Can I help? I want to help.
We're looking for a book with words in it. No pictures.
I am so sorry I cannot help, Dial. I wish you all the best in all future endeavors. I will stay here and also do my important things. Like, look at this field.
Thank you for your support, Boniface.
I will never help you find a book. I have more important things to do, like watching this carrot grow.
It's a barrel. Kid dances and doesn't care about you and your old cohort.
Hey, old one.
Hey, baby one.
Nice one, old lady. How does it feel to be old?
Feels nice, I suppose.
Huh. Really?
Really? I wouldn't go back to being your age, that's for sure.
Huh. Now, I want to be old now.
The little girl making a frog report seems too shy to make eye contact with you. Especially now that you have an older woman with you, which puts you firmly in the big adult category.
Oh, hello.
Antoine, is it?
That sure is me. And you're two of the saviors, aren't you? Thank you for all you're doing. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you. We had a favor to ask. We borrow the family tale you possess for an hour, maybe?
Oh, the Pipras family tale.
Hmm? I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but, well... The kids next door stole it from me?
What?
What?
Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. They just... Well... You know, 3 kids outside. A few weeks ago, they passed by to help me cook some things, and, well... The book is gone now.
So...
Sounds like we should talk to those kids.
Raw girl. We'll get that crocodile. Let's just go, alright. Kids? The little kid with the small hat looks at you from their rock throne.
Adults? What do you want?
See if you handle this. Why you? Why me? You're closer to being a kid than I am. Good luck.
Okay.
You know about family tales.
Yeah? What kind of adult doesn't know about family tales? Are you stupid? Man, and you can't ask adults if they're stupid, can I? Look at him. They're short, and their hair looks unbrushed, and they look like they haven't slept in weeks. That hat definitely looks stupid, not cool.
Secret, you're destroying you. Do something. On principle, you don't get into fights with kids. To say. Anyway, you know about a Paper House family tale?
Ah. Man, and I think he's asking about. Shut up! I got this.
The middle kid looks at you as disdainfully as they can. There's a lot.
What if we do?
We'd like to borrow it.
Trade. Trade, trade! We have something you do not. Knowledge. Offer us something in exchange.
I have a pun.
Pun? Better be the best pun I've ever heard.
How do you keep a wizard in suspense? The kid leans a little bit towards you, interested.
I don't know. How? I'll tell you tomorrow. What? Is that the deal? Tell me.
The kid's eyes grow wide, speechless.
Man, the weird-looking adult. He said you're a wizard, Manon. Wow. I know you just said it because it's part of the joke, and I'm not a real wizard because wizards aren't real. But I felt something just now. I'll do whatever you ask.
We only need the book.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Man doesn't have the book anymore.
What?
Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her so she'd stop crying, okay?
Who's Charlene?
Charlene Choquette? Boulanger's daughter?
The what?
Huh?
We can't help but laugh.
Hey, look at the old lady's face. Siffrin!
You jump. We are going. You nod rapidly and follow.
Bye, adults. Let's play again soon. Yo-yo! Hi.
Hello.
Ah!
Hey. Please do not scare my daughter, madame.
You get in front of Odile and smile at the girl.
Hey. Hi. Heard you got a cool book. A book? Oh, yeah. From Manon. Manon's so nice. She gave you the book. Book with the nice stories. I was reading it, and now it's mine. I can read it all by myself. It's boring. I want another book, Papa.
Wait. Which book are you talking about, Charlie?
It's fun.
It shows you all the book with Paper Race family tale written across it.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. You got the Paper Race family tale. Finally. Both been a nice silent place to talk. Oh. Can't believe this took this long. But finally, Odile looked at the closed family tale book intently. Shoot. They said I could keep it until I have to leave Dormont, so I have time, but she's still looking at it. The family tale book you spent so much time trying to find. It seems very important to her, but why? Is it related to your research? Sorry, what? The book, is it related to your research? Well, I suppose I've kept it secret long enough. Don't tell Isabel, all right? There is no research. I'm not researching anything.
Huh?
Sorry for not saying anything. Isabel said I must be researching something since I was a traveler here in Valgard. It felt easier to not say anything. So, then, why are you... Why did I leave Cobway? Travel for years?
all to find myself in Valgard if not for some intellectual pursuit. Well, after here in Valgard, to find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Valgardian. Oh! I lived my whole life in Kabwe. My father was Capuan and my mother Valgardian. I have no idea how they met, he never told me, but all I know is that she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood, and I never saw her again. Good riddance if you ask me, but he left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. What does it matter, right? My father was a good man, and Kabwe was my home. I used to think that I didn't need to know about my history, about Valgard, but still a part of me was curious. One day, a few years ago, a Valgardian merchant showed me her wares, and this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. Family tale, and she explained family tales to me. Generations of Valgardian parents writing stories for their children and writing them down in a book. So you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written, the rules of this particular way of telling stories, how friendly families shared their stories with each other, and how it had been done for generations, how it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped, and I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realize it. Because I wanted this. This connection she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But it was stolen from me because my mother left. And I never have a link to this culture. Ever. Unless I went there. Oh. So, this is why. So I traveled to Valgard, and, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult, but during my travels with you all, I got to know many Valgardians and see many Valgardian cities. To learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people. And I look and I learn, and this is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still. Even now that I'm here in Valgard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something of myself here in the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? A revelation? Shouldn't I see how Valgardian people act, how they think, and be able to say, ah, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. It feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. But my mother stole it from me. I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here. Still. To know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, I doubt if it'll make me find out more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It is an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country? The culture that should have been yours, but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kabwe, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin. Enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about Valgardians? They see me as one of theirs? Do I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've been here before this journey. But at the same time, I am not the only one who is other. In fact, Valgard is filled with people who also come from other lands. Valgard welcomed people from all over the world, after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Valgard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I am very grateful for that. But I was half Valgardian. You never knew. Traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself. Trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of. What about you, Siffrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Valgard? Huh? What do you mean? You didn't grow up in Valgard either, right? You have roots here? Or you're just passing through? Ah! My apologies. Look, I asked. I didn't say anything. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. What's wrong with me to ask? Forget about it. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. She'd probably be fine leaving it here, just bearing her story to you and nothing else, but you... I don't remember much about where I'm from. Odile turns to look at you. Huh. Were you too small when you left, or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you created and which parts already were. You nod. But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Cobweb would be the exact same. Everyone in Valgard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes, but it's not the only thing that makes you... you. That's what I realized around this journey, Siffrin. I'm Cobweb and Valgardian, in ways that I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Cobweb and Valgardian, wouldn't you agree? I do. Well, that's interesting. Feel so much lighter now. Huh? Because you found a family tale? Yes. And also because we talked, Siffrin. Oh. Ah. Thank you for listening to me, Siffrin. You blush and nod. Oh. Now get out of here. I have a family to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. You have fun. That was all. Odile smiles at you mischievously. A memory of secret quest. You'll always remember this. When equipped, memory of secret quest boosts all your research stats by 30. Wow! On Craft Break Alpha. It's amazingly strong. When used, it makes an enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. It's so... I'm stuck in Odile's accent for loop. Whoops. Same deal as Mirabelle's special skill. Fetch quest. Hang out with Odile. Yeah, I can't do Isabeau until I've done Bonnie's. And Bonnie's needs a favorite food, which I did not learn in the last loop. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Bonnie, see if I get lucky and guess it.
Bonnie? Okay. I think I remember being very fond of the plantain chips. You love plantain chips? No! Oh. Okay. So I can't do that. So I can't do Isabeau. So what I'm gonna do next time, because it's getting late, I'm gonna go. I guess loot the floor over the doors open, fight the boss, do the snack, and see if I can guess better. No, it's not plantain chips. Let's also talk to Loop about what the king said. Hey, Stardust. How can I help you this wonderful new Loop? Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? What do you think of my allies? I don't really think about them. I try not to even see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while every time before you come talk to me, doesn't he? But I mention not to look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. But what would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me, that's what you're asking. But I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Like? Oh, plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Huh, sounds like Loop doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. A question about... What do I do next? What about the king? So you talk to the king? You're using some kind of craft called... Oh, I already talked to the librarian about timecraft. The loops. What do I do now? So you talk to the... Oh, this is the same... Okay, so I need... So, library. I'm gonna finish up in Dormont for... And then end this tonight's session. So, library... Library... Welcome to the library. And all the good books are in the house, but the house is, well, closed till further notice since the king took residence there and froze everyone in time. Particular? Think about Timecraft? Timecraft? Like, specifically? I'm not sure. You should look at books about craft. We have one here, but it might not talk about Timecraft much. I wonder. You could find Craftonomy books. Oh, the study of craft in general is called Craftonomy. The library is here, in the house carry any. Maybe you could look elsewhere? Also, what am I thinking about? Why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be nothing. I remember seeing a Craftonomy book in the house, but I don't remember where, so I'll have to look at every single bookshelf. There's still this old book here. Okay, so next time... Next time, I need to find out Bonnie's favorite foods and find the Craftonomy books. Those are my goals. King and Head Housemaiden feel like dead ends. At least for the moment. But I didn't discuss Odile's conversation. I didn't relate to that one nearly as much as Mirabelle's. Odile's that's really clearly about diaspora, about being the mixed race, about being wanting to connect with your roots that you only have connected with. That's just not something that applies to me, just my own personal life. But I did still really like that. Was a really good conversation, a good talk about just who Odile is and what she's doing here. Well, I can't relate to that specific, like, diaspora. I do relate to wanting to find out, like, who you are and what makes you you. I have a lot of questions and thoughts about identity and what makes someone a person, exactly who they are. I like this game. I like these characters a lot. And I'm excited to see what Bonnie and Isabeau dump on me. And if Isabeau's ever gonna confess his secret crush on me. Ooh. Alright, but for now, I'm gonna leave it there. And I will see you next time. Good night.